Hi, subscribers, friends of the channel, South Africans in general. Welcome to Advocate Moyekwa Speaks. This is our normal YouTube channel. And obviously, we discuss anything law, and that's a very important issue. And today, I want to talk about the latest enactment by the government as far as the regulation of masks is concerned. Obviously, since the beginning of March, the wearing of masks was something that the government has always encouraged because there is actually a direct benefit. You know, you protect yourself from others, you protect others from you, vice versa. And this was always encouraged by the government. However, obviously, there's been a lot of people that are affected and directly or indirectly by this pandemic, and there are those that are actually were infected by this COVID-19, and it's really something that is to be taken serious. And I think on the 29th of December 2020, new latest regulations were sent out, and I think it is a regulation number 11217, volume 666, and obviously it's dated 29 December 2020. And in this government gazette, the wearing of a face mask really becomes mandatory. It becomes mandatory, and for this reason, I felt that it's important for me to show to you actually what one a mask is, and then to tell you what the stipulations of those regulations are as far as the wearing of face mask is. Now, firstly, when you go and you read the particular regulations, you find that the face mask is one defined, and it is defined as any cloth face mask or any homemade item that is used to cover the nose as well as the mouth. So it covers the nose as well as the mouth. And then also it can be any other appropriate item um, that can be used to then cover also the nose as well as the mouth area. And I think this is a very important issue, that we know what actually a face mask is. A typical example is this one that I'm wearing. I'm proudly sponsored by the Makananesa attorneys. Love you guys. And also the normal surgical masks that the nurses and doctors and often more of our people are using. And then it can be others that are made by various types of people. And I know South Africans, how creative we've become. There are many others that are made of normal cloths, ishweshwe and others. And all of these face masks qualify then as a face mask that you can then use for purposes of COVID-19 regulations. But then when you go, then you look at what the legal the fact that the failure to wear a face mask has been criminalized. I just want to read that clause so that you actually understand what it means. And it says there, the wearing of a face mask is mandatory to every person in a public space. The wearing of a face mask is mandatory to every person in a public space. And any person who fails to comply with a verbal instruction by an enforcement officer to wear a face mask commits an offense and is, on conviction, liable to a fine or a period of imprisonment not exceeding 6 months, or to both such a fine and imprisonment. What does that mean? It means literally, when you are not wearing a mask, the police can instruct you to wear a mask. If perhaps maybe you refuse to wear masks, or you tell them off, or you challenge them, they'll probably arrest you and can arrest you and should arrest you. And should you then be convicted, you will then be fined and and or sent to jail for a period of 6 months, or you can actually receive both a fine and imprisonment. So let us not go and test the will of the police officers. Let us comply, South Africans. Let us support them. It is for your own benefit. It's for the benefit of your own family and everyone else around you. This is a very important issue and I cannot overemphasize its importance, South Africans. So in conclusion, what I'm trying to encourage you is that know what a face mask is. Something like this, or something like this. And then importantly, you must know that every person in the borders of South Africa, it is law that you wear them. In fact, it is compulsory that you wear them. And if you do not wear them, there will be consequences. Having said that, thank you very much, South Africans, for your continued support. We're about to reach the end of the year, and I've really, what an amazing journey it's been. And I appreciate you and everything that you've been doing. Let us continue then to subscribe. Let us continue to like the channel, and let us then continue to share ideas and tips of conversations or topics and people that you would want me to interview, so that we can make content that is relevant to you. Thank you very much. And as we are about to cross over, all of the best and stay safe. Love you guys.